So if you watch my videos from last month back, I will tell you that Cincinnati is a dying city and I stopped playing here recently. So it is Memorial Day weekend and I decided to give this place a try and see how the foot traffic is. This is what the foot traffic used to look like on a standard weekend. No holidays, no special event, just an average Friday and Saturday night. This was how it used to look. But this is Memorial Day weekend, and even then the foot traffic is still half of what it used to be. Like, even on Memorial Day weekend, the nightlife is still dying out compared to what it was 6 years ago. I remember this used to be the foot traffic on a standard school night. Like, it's better than what I've seen in the past few years, but even then, it just still kind of looks like it's dying out compared to what it used to look like back when I was in my early 20s. You see, the public transportation's been better. It looks like a New York City subway. But the only reason there's lots of people here is because it's Memorial Day weekend. Other than that, there's no foot traffic here for shit on a typical weekend. Which is one of the reasons I stopped coming here. This is the first time I've seen the foot traffic like this since summer of 2022, and even then it's still half of what it was back in 2018 and 2017. Like, compared to New York, Boston, Miami, and other many cities in the country, this place is starting to fucking die out. This is about the most I'm seeing the foot traffic so far. Literally, it looks like a typical Thursday night compared to what it was back in 2016. Inflation's kind of killing all the bars and restaurants. Many of them are closing left and right. So that's why if it looks like there's more people than it usually is and that people think I'm wrong for saying that it's dying, well, that's because bars and restaurants around that used to be here are closing earlier, or some are going out of business. And the ones that are still open, like these places, more people who used to go to other places are coming here, like I explained on my last video. It's kind of like when monopolies take over and single everything out and put it all into one, there's more people. So that's really just an illusion to make it look like that it's booming when it's not. Right over here is the bar I used to play right in front of back in 2018, where you see the two couples standing in front of. I used to literally play right there while the bouncer stood right there. And there used to be a whole row of people here on Friday and Saturday nights. Like, from here to all over here, there'd just be flows of people in groups of 30, 40, or even more over here. And right where I play now over there would be like groups of people there. I started playing over here before I was over there, and this whole area used to be jumping. There was an abandoned building right there. This area would be a bypass where I'd see lots of people. It'd be like about twice or three times as much people as you see now. But like I said, compared to now, it's really starting to die out. Like, I have not seen it like this since summer of 2022. And that's just because it's a special weekend. Other than that, the foot traffic here ain't usually shit. This is a glimpse of what downtown Cincinnati used to look like in my early 20s. Literally a time travel. It used to look like this back in 2015. Every corner of the streets, everywhere you go, all around the city. This is the bar I've been going to for over 10 years. It is the oldest bar in the downtown area, which is what gives it its high attraction and tourism. I remember it used to be twice as busy, where you can barely get in and people be all over the walls left and right, dancing, having drinks. But again, it's Memorial Day weekend, but usually there's like 3 or 4 people after this hour on a Saturday night with one bartender. But back in 2015, it used to be twice as jumping and bustling. Not so much anymore. I explained this on the video before, but look at that. $20 to park here till 4 a.m. Like, fuck that shit. I remember that's as much as the parking used to be for the New Year's of 2016 back when I was 25. Like, the most it usually is for these events is like $15, but with inflation and the fact that Cincinnati's turning blue or purplish, like $20 to park here, even with this amount of foot traffic and stuff, it's really not worth my time and money to park here, which is why I park on the side of the street for free. But just the foot traffic, it's like it's come back to life, but that's only because it's Memorial Day weekend. But this is what it used to look like during the day 10 years ago, with people left and right crossing the streets right when it turns green. Like, it's literally like a time capsule for tonight. Like, I feel like I'm 24 years old again with how much foot traffic is here. Like, Jesus. Just look at all this traffic coming through this road. Like, it hasn't been this way since 2015, but this is probably the time people are leaving. Right over here is where I usually play now, because of the what I call artificial music is being played loud enough to hear from here. I did play where those two girls were standing at, and I did play right over there. But with all the loud artificial music being played, it's kind of hard to have people listen to my stuff unless I turn it up, which kills the batteries to the amplifier. This is really one of the only areas that's really alive. All the foot traffic you see is just a bypass coming through here in other areas. So like all these years ago, it used to be double the amount with twice the nightlife. The lights were brighter to everything. I don't know, the vibe overall just seemed like it was more alive and welcoming, but now it just seems like it's kind of black and white and boring. So I've talked about this in the 2 previous videos before, is the ones that irritate me the most out of everyone here are the women, because they get right up on me, they get right on my space, they'll shake their ass right in front of me, they'll try to get a picture and a video while shaking their ass trying to show off their titties, but they don't give me any cash in my case, they don't give me their number, they don't go any further than that. And I value every second of my time playing, so when they come up to me and do that shit and try to get my attention the best they can, waste my time basically, I'll be like, okay, cool, if you're not gonna give me any cash, you're not giving me your number, you're not gonna go any further, then just go away. Like, it's a waste of my time. Like, what's more important to you, the guitar and your future long-term goals, or a chick that's gonna forget about you in a couple of days, like as if you never met them? It's not a long-term investment. Cop block intersection. You got another cop right here. Like, what is going on? Like, cops all the time. I'm not seeing as many as my last 2 videos, but seriously, no matter where I go, there's just cops.
This whole session I've been playing, I've probably seen 5 cop cars. The ultimate weakness in playing out here is just playing in front of lots of people. You know, you just don't want to feel like you're gonna fuck up, but you fuck up many times, and after you fuck up a lot, you just don't really give a shit anymore. And then eventually you grow your confidence in playing.
My name's Sean. Shawnee? Yeah. No, just Sean. Okay, Sean. But I go by Lucky.
Keep playing that same tune. Man, you gonna rock to it. You drop something.
I mean, as much as I can be shitty out here at times or not play stuff that makes sense or correct rhythms and patterns, the only thing that matters to me is just standing out in front of the crowd, you know? You're that dude who just goes up on stage, and you have enough confidence, you may as well just keep going, and that's really how it is. I swear to God, there is just a cop car, like, every 10 minutes I'm here, like... Not sure if it's because of extra security or if we're developing something scary.
Literally, since I've been back from the East Coast, this is all I see at this hour is like 3 cop cars and one guy standing right there. And this area hasn't had any high crime since the looting in 2020 and before that 2018. Like, I swear, America's looking like China every day with all these cops everywhere I go. But my God, the last time I have seen it this active at this hour was like years ago. Like, man, it just makes me feel like I'm 25 again. Man, it's just so nostalgic seeing it this alive. I haven't seen it like this in years.
Broke ass niggas. Fuck you talking about? What's up? Nigga me up like, what's up? Nigga, yeah, nigga, what's up? Yeah, nigga, what's up? What's up? Nigga, what's up? Chase me out. Hey, keep following him, my boy's right now. Keep following him, my boy's right now. You gonna carry his ass? Huh? You gonna carry his ass?
You nobody. You nobody. You ain't God, bitch. You ain't God, bitch. Fuck, get away from me. Quit harassing me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me.
So after recording that fight where the woman pulled out the knife before anyone can see me, I'm now taking walks around so I can lose my belly fat, because I am getting fat compared to what I looked like when I was 25. So I'm trying to do what I can to lose it. Like, it's funny, like I do this, my chest looks sexy. I just gotta lose that belly and I can look sexy as ever. But anyway, so the homeless situation here is not as terrible as like California and Seattle and stuff like that, but literally if you do walk every few minutes, you will get asked for money, and it does make you sad. Like, it's not that I'm not compassionate, it's just if you have no money, or if you have money to give it to someone else, it just creates more poor people. And this to me is like, you cannot tell me that this is resembling America one bit.